The roar of the Santiago Bernabéu, a stadium that has witnessed legends rise and empires crumble, echoes with the name Roberto Carlos. More than a name, it's a force, a blur of muscle and thunder unleashing a left foot that defied physics and redefined the art of the possible. But beneath the highlight reels and the thunderous applause lies a story of relentless ambition, cultural adaptation, and the forging of a global icon. It is the story of a Brazilian boy who conquered the world from the left flank. Before the iconic free kicks and the Champions League trophies, there was União São João, a modest club in Araras, Brazil, where a young Roberto Carlos honed his raw talent. His early career was a whirlwind, a testament to his prodigious ability, attracting attention that would soon propel him across the Atlantic. Inter Milan beckoned in 1995, a brief but crucial chapter, a stepping stone into the demanding world of European football. The Italian experience, though ultimately unsatisfying, hardened his resolve and ignited a burning desire to prove himself on a bigger stage. Then came Real Madrid in 1996, a marriage that would transform both player and club. This was not just a transfer, it was destiny. The Bernabéu became his canvas, the left flank his domain. For over a decade, Roberto Carlos painted masterpieces of speed, power, and unwavering commitment. He was more than a defender. He was an attacking force, a tireless engine, a symbol of the club's relentless pursuit of glory. His partnership with the Galacticos, the constellation of superstars like Zidane, Ronaldo, and Beckham, was legendary. Together they formed a team that captivated the world, a spectacle of skill and glamour. Yet, amidst the glitter and the fame, Roberto Carlos remained grounded, a loyal servant to the club, a fierce competitor who bled white for the shirt. But it wasn't just the trophies and the accolades that defined him. It was the moments of magic, the impossible goals that etched his name into football folklore. The free kick against France in 1997, a physics-defying curler that bent the laws of nature, became an instant classic, a symbol of his extraordinary talent. It was a goal that transcended sport, a moment of pure artistry that captivated the world. It was a moment that became his signature. This is the story of that free kick, and so many others. It is the story of the dedication and the training and the sacrifices that made a legend. This is the story of how Roberto Carlos became more than a player. He became an icon. It is the story of a left-back who redefined the position, a Brazilian who conquered Spain, a legend who inspired millions. It is the story of Roberto Carlos in Madrid. The narrative of Roberto Carlos's ascent at Real Madrid extends beyond mere goals and trophies. It's a study in adapting an inherently Brazilian flair to the tactical rigors of European football. Initially, some critics questioned his defensive discipline, finding his attacking instincts sometimes left the left flank exposed. Yet this perceived weakness soon morphed into his greatest strength. Rather than suppressing his natural inclinations, Real Madrid harnessed them, creating a system where his marauding runs became a crucial attacking weapon. Consider, for example, how his overlapping runs with creative midfielders like Clarence Seedorf, or later, Luis Figo, stretched opposing defenses, creating space for others to exploit. This wasn't simply about raw speed. It was about intelligent positioning and understanding the nuances of timing. He possessed an uncanny ability to anticipate the play launching forward at precisely the moment the defense was most vulnerable. Moreover, his impact transcended the purely tactical. He brought an infectious joy to the team, a vibrant energy that permeated the dressing room. The famed Rueda de Samba, a pre-match ritual of music and dance, became a symbol of the team's camaraderie, a testament to the Brazilian influence that Roberto Carlos embodied. This cultural infusion, however, wasn't always universally embraced. Some traditionalists viewed it with suspicion, a frivolous distraction from the serious business of winning. Yet, Roberto Carlos skillfully navigated these cultural divides, earning the respect of his teammates through his unwavering commitment on the pitch and his genuine warmth off it. His dedication manifested in grueling training sessions, where he relentlessly honed his technique and physical conditioning. Stories abound of his tireless work ethic, his commitment to mastering every aspect of his game. It wasn't enough to simply possess natural talent. He was determined to refine it, to push himself to the absolute limit. Furthermore, his professionalism extended beyond the training ground. He was a role model for younger players, a mentor who willingly shared his knowledge and experience. Consequently, he became a vital link between the established stars and the emerging talents, fostering a sense of unity within the squad. Beyond his on-field contributions, Roberto Carlos's influence extended to the wider community. He actively participated in charitable endeavors, using his platform to raise awareness and support for various causes. This commitment to social responsibility further endeared him to the fans, solidifying his status as not just a footballing icon, but a respected figure within Spanish society. His legacy, therefore, is multifaceted, encompassing tactical innovation, cultural integration, and a deep-seated commitment to both his team and his community. Roberto Carlos' journey wasn't devoid of shadows. As the years progressed, the relentless wear and tear of his explosive playing style began to take its toll. A decline in pace, once his defining attribute, became increasingly noticeable. Critics, who had once lauded his attacking prowess, now questioned his defensive capabilities with renewed vigor. The emergence of younger, faster players intensified the scrutiny, casting a spotlight on perceived vulnerabilities. Moreover, the shifting landscape of European soccer presented new challenges. The rise of more tactically rigid formations, emphasizing defensive solidity, seemed to marginalize the role of the attacking fullback. Managers, prioritizing containment over expansive play, often viewed Roberto Carlos as a luxury they could no longer afford. It's essential to recall, though, that even during this period of perceived decline, his influence remained significant. His experience and leadership in the locker room proved invaluable, particularly in guiding younger players and maintaining team morale. He became a mentor, imparting his knowledge and instilling a sense of professionalism within the squad. Turning to a different aspect of his career, consider the weight of expectation he carried, not just from the Real Madrid faithful, but from an entire nation back in Brazil. He represented a generation of Brazilian footballers, a symbol of their national pride and their unwavering belief in their country's dominance of the sport. This pressure, while undoubtedly a source of motivation, also carried a heavy burden. Every mistake was magnified, every defeat scrutinized, adding to the mental and emotional strain of playing at the highest level. In addition, the scrutiny surrounding the Galacticos era often obscured the individual contributions of players like Roberto Carlos. While the focus was often on the attacking superstars, his tireless work rate and defensive solidity provided the foundation upon which their brilliance could flourish. He was the unsung hero, the engine that kept the machine running, often sacrificing personal glory for the collective good of the team. Looking at the broader picture, his later years at Real Madrid were a testament to his resilience and adaptability. He may not have possessed the same explosive pace as in his prime, but he compensated with his experience, his tactical awareness, and his unwavering commitment to the cause. He remained a vital cog in the Real Madrid machine, contributing to further successes and solidifying his legacy as one of the club's all-time greats. After his storied tenure in Madrid concluded, Roberto Carlos embarked on a new chapter, venturing into the less familiar landscape of Turkish football with Fenerbahce. This transition, far from a mere epilogue to a glittering career, revealed a different dimension of his professional persona. The move wasn't solely motivated by financial incentives. It signified a desire to embrace new challenges and impart his accumulated wisdom to a burgeoning footballing nation. His arrival in Istanbul ignited a fervor among fans, mirroring the adulation he'd enjoyed in Spain, yet colored by the unique passion of Turkish supporters. Beyond the frenzy, consider how he adapted his game to suit a different league, characterized by a more physical and less tactically refined style of play. He became a mentor to younger players, guiding them with his experience and instilling a sense of professionalism. His influence extended beyond the pitch, as he actively engaged with the local community, embracing Turkish culture and learning the language. This genuine effort to integrate into the society further endeared him to the fans, transforming him into a beloved figure. Subsequently, his time in Turkey offered him the chance to hone his leadership abilities in a fresh environment. Unlike the constellation of stars at Real Madrid, he found himself in a team where his experience and guidance were paramount. He took on the mantle of responsibility, leading by example and inspiring his teammates with his unwavering commitment. His impact wasn't limited to on-field performances. He played a pivotal role in fostering a positive team dynamic, creating a sense of unity and camaraderie. Looking ahead, his post-Fenerbahce career took him to Corinthians in his native Brazil, then a brief stint in India, highlighting a yearning to contribute to the development of football in diverse corners of the globe. These were not simply ceremonial appearances. They represented a genuine desire to give back to the sport that had given him so much. Now think about how his journey represents a global ambassador for the beautiful game. His influence transcends national boundaries, inspiring aspiring footballers from all walks of life. His legacy is not just about the trophies he won or the goals he scored. It's about the impact he had on the lives of countless individuals, both on and off the pitch. In assessing his career, one must acknowledge how he transformed the perception of the left-back position. He redefined the role, elevating it from a purely defensive function to an integral part of the attack. His explosive runs, his thunderous shots, and his unwavering commitment to both defense and attack made him a unique and unforgettable figure in the world of football. His legacy serves as an inspiration to future generations of footballers, demonstrating the power of hard work, dedication, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Reflecting on this journey so far, we begin to perceive not merely a chronicle of athletic achievement, but a tapestry woven with threads of cultural exchange, evolving expectations, and the enduring human spirit. It's less about recounting specific victories, and more about appreciating how those isolated moments crystallized into a larger narrative of adaptation and influence. Think of it as a sculptor slowly revealing a form hidden within a block of marble. Each strike of the chisel, each carefully considered adjustment, contributing to the final, breathtaking reveal. The narrative echoes beyond the confines of the pitch, resonating with broader themes of globalization and the ever-shifting dynamics of professional sport. The story isn't simply about a player's individual brilliance. It's about how that brilliance interacted with, and ultimately shaped, the environment around him. It's about the ripple effect of talent, radiating outwards and influencing not only teammates and coaches, but also entire communities and future generations. As we draw closer to the final reflection, consider the subtle yet profound ways in which the subject defied easy categorization. He was more than just a left-back. He was an ambassador, a mentor, a symbol of unwavering dedication. His story invites us to question conventional metrics of success and to appreciate the multifaceted nature of legacy. It's like observing a masterful painting. Initially, the eye is drawn to the bold strokes and vibrant colors, but with deeper contemplation, the subtle nuances and underlying structure reveal themselves, adding layers of meaning and complexity. In light of these interwoven narratives, the path toward a concluding perspective becomes clearer. We are invited not to simply summarize achievements, but to contemplate the enduring resonance of a career defined by both triumph and tribulation. It's about understanding how those contrasting experiences shaped not only the individual but also the landscape of the sport itself. As we pivot towards the final reflection, let's consider the enduring power of inspiration. The story reminds us that true greatness extends beyond mere talent. It encompasses resilience, adaptability, and a genuine commitment to something larger than oneself. It's like watching a distant star. Its light may have traveled for millennia, yet it still illuminates our path, offering guidance and hope. Roberto Carlos's story transcends the well-worn tropes of sporting biographies. It is a narrative less about conquering opponents and more about conquering limitations, both his own and those imposed by expectation. His thunderous left foot, celebrated around the globe, was merely the most visible manifestation of a deeper force, an unwavering commitment to self-improvement and a relentless pursuit of excellence that defied easy categorization. He wasn't simply a defender who could attack. He was a force of nature who redefined the very possibilities of his position. His impact extends beyond the highlight reels and the trophy cabinets. It resides in the countless aspiring footballers who, inspired by his example, dared to dream beyond the confines of conventional wisdom. He demonstrated that true greatness lies not just in innate talent, but in the willingness to cultivate that talent through tireless dedication and unwavering self-belief. He proved that the most enduring legacies are built not on individual accolades, but on the inspiration they ignite in others. Consider, too, how his journey reflects the evolving landscape of global sport. He was a pioneer, bridging cultural divides and demonstrating the power of football to unite people from all walks of life. His embrace of new challenges, from the glamour of Madrid to the passion of Istanbul, underscores the importance of adaptability and the enduring human desire for connection. He showed that true success lies not in clinging to past glories, but in embracing new opportunities and forging new relationships. His story, therefore, is not just about a footballing career. It's a testament to the power of the human spirit. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, with unwavering determination and a belief in oneself, anything is possible. It's an invitation to embrace challenges, to defy expectations, and to strive for excellence in all that we do. And so, as the echoes of the Bernabeu fade and the roar of the crowd subsides, the true practice begins now. It begins with the recognition that Roberto Carlos's legacy is not just about what he accomplished on the pitch, but about the values he embodied: dedication, resilience, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. It is a call to action, a subtle but powerful encouragement to embrace our own potential and to strive for greatness in our own lives, whatever form that may take. It is a reminder that the most enduring legacies are not built on trophies or accolades, but on the inspiration they ignite in others.